What's cracking, people? Anansi here, and welcome back to um, the Jade Empire. In the last one, we made our way around around Tian's Landing and got quite a few things done. Also acquired a few side missions to boot before we headed, and getting the key to the dam before we head out to handle that. In this one, we're gonna handle two more side missions, two or three more side missions, and then we're gonna head out to the dam. Now, first things first, deal with Eiling.
This here's a private club. Members only.
I need to speak to Eiling about Bay. And here we are. Let's take a look around real fast, see if there's anything we can get before we head on in. And there's a book stand. Horse Lord Tactics. Unlike the ordered armies of the Jade Empire, the Horse Lords favor lightly armored units of horsemen who can move rapidly over the field of battle. Moving like a rushing tide, small groups of horsemen harry all angles of their opponent's flanks. Armed with bows almost to a man, these mounted archers can rain destruction upon unprepared foes. While the Horse Lord tactics are surprisingly effective, their men lack the discipline of the Imperial Army. For all the damage they can inflict, the Horse Lord forces have difficulty holding strategic locations. For now, the Jade Empire exists in an uneasy peace with the Horse Lords, leaving the savages to their arid lands north of the seat of Heaven Province. Basically, Mongols.
Be careful in here. I don't relish the idea of fighting my way out of this place.
Alright then, well, let's just make our way through.
So, I hear you helped out Baker Bay today. Gave my boys a bit of a lesson, didn't you? You'd think after all the beatings I gave them over the years they'd be used to losing. But they're still taking it pretty hard. Maybe the humiliation will be good for them.
Why are you picking on Bay?
Everyone thinks that Bay and that little seamstress make such a nice couple. But Bay already promised to marry me.
He promised to marry you?
I know what you're thinking. Why would Bay want to marry someone like me? I may not be a delicate little flower like Lon, but I don't want to run this gang forever. Someday I want a husband, maybe a little house, kids too. Bay promised to give me all that. He promised to marry me, and now he's trying to weasel out of it. But a promise is a promise. I won't forget that, even if he tries to.
Let me bring Bay here. Maybe we can work something out.
Yeah, okay. If he has the guts to come here and face me, I'll talk to him. But I'm not going to let him weasel out of his promise.
I'll go get Bay right now.
Lan, what are you doing here?
I figure we better get all the secrets out, Bay. If Lon's going to marry you, she should know what kind of man you really are.
She said there was something I need to know, Bay. What's going on? What is she talking about?
Eileen claims Bay promised to marry her.
What? Bay, how could you?
I didn't. It's a lie. I haven't spoken to her in years. Not since we were kids.
Don't pretend like you don't remember, Bay. It was summer and we were sitting on a little raft catching fish. I was upset because Yushan had called me ugly. I was crying, so you took my hand and said, "I think you're pretty, Eiling. And someday when we're grown up, I'll marry you."
What? But that was years ago. We were kids. We were only 6 years old. You can't hold me to that.
Sorry, Bay, but she's right. Promise. You could literally do that to him if you really wanted to, but being legit here, seems like you're being unreasonable, Eiling.
Kids say all kinds of things, Eileen. Remember when you took my frog and I called you a bully? You swore you'd never speak to me again. But that same day you gave me the frog back. You said you'd never, ever, ever do anything to make me unhappy. Kids always say things like that. It doesn't mean anything.
It meant something to me, Bay. You were the only boy who didn't tease me, the only one I liked. You promised to marry me, and you're going to keep that promise.
Bay made a promise. Now keep it. Lan and Eileen should fight to winner gets Bay. Oh god. No. Wait. Eileen, you said you'd never make Bay unhappy.
Well, yes, I did say that. But that was when we were still friends. Now he pretends like he doesn't even know me. He's changed.
You changed too.
Yes, but... well... you're right. I know you're right. Bay's right. We were just kids. I guess I can't hold him to his promise. You win, Lon. Bay is yours.
If I had more, I would gladly give it to you. But my family isn't rich. This dowry is all I have. Please, take it with my thanks.
Well, I mean, better yet, let's not make this any more hard than it needs to be. Keep your dowry, Lan. I was just happy to help.
After all you've done for us, now you are letting Lan keep her dowry as well? Your generosity knows no bounds. I'm overwhelmed.
You've done so much for us, and we've given you so little. Wait, I know. We will name our first child after you to honor your memory.
I'm glad everything worked out for you two, and I'm sorry, Bay. I don't know what came over me. When I heard you and Lon were getting married, I just snapped.
It's okay, Eiling. I hope things work out for you.
Come on, Bay. Let's go.
And just like that, we're done. But we're not finished with Eileen.
I hope things work out for Bay and Lon. After everything I put them through, they deserve it. I don't know what came over me. It's just... Bay was my last chance to have a family. My only chance to find a husband. When I heard he was engaged, I realized I'd never get out of this life I've created.
That's no excuse for what you did.
I know I was wrong, I admit it. But it doesn't make it hurt any less. I guess I just have to accept the fact that I'm never gonna find a husband.
You could still find a husband.
What respectable man would ever want to marry a girl like me? Even the lummoxes in my gang would only do it because they're afraid of me. This town is short on eligible bachelors as it is. I mean, there are a few guys out there I know of, but none of them would be interested in me. I have a reputation around town, and having my boys beat up Bay didn't help any. Any half-decent man would probably run if they saw me coming.
Maybe I can help you find a husband.
Huh. You really think you can pull this off? Tell you what. You find me a decent husband, and I'll make it worth your while. My, business ventures have been very profitable. But don't think I'm desperate enough to settle for just anyone. I've got my standards. And I'd have to meet him first, of course.
Yeah, you can say I'll marry you, but...
Ha! Don't make me laugh. I'm looking to start a family and live a nice, quiet life. Somehow I don't see that kind of domestic tranquility in your near future. You've got that wandering hero look, and I'm not interested in a husband who's going to be out traveling the Empire or saving the world.
Okay, tell me about the town's bachelors.
Let's see. There's Rue the bosun, but he's nothing but a drunk. My boys have had more than a few run-ins with him over the years. He's definitely out. Chuman the craftsman is single. I don't know him that well, but he seems like a good man. He has a home in the southwest corner of the town. And then there's Yaru. He used to be a sailor traveling the Empire, but now he's looking to settle down. He might be a good catch. Spends most of his time in the tea house.
Anyone else?
Not living in town, and Tien's Landing doesn't get a lot of visitors. But if you find someone looking for a wife, bring him by so I can check him out.
I'll be back once I find you a husband.
Yeah, right. The pickings in Tien's Landing are mighty slim for a girl like me. But if you find someone, just bring him back so I can meet him. And, well, good luck.
This is be a warning to you, girls. You can very easily screw your life over by making some bad decisions. So I'm gonna go ahead and just have a little bit of inferior warriors gem. Interesting. It's actually a better gem. Now, let's see here. Let's go ahead and look around, see what we can like take and stuff. Boathouse key, nice. We lost the boathouse key. Let's head up here. Head around to the back. Gonna just kind of pop this open real fast. Inferior intuition gem, a cabinet, and a scroll stand. The land of howling spirits. To the west of the Jade Empire, excuse me. To the west of the Jade Empire proper lies the land of howling spirits, a range of sheer mountains and desolate, haunted passes. Not many men dwell in this harsh land. It does not support much in the way of communities, and those who dwell there are hardy mountain folk who rely on themselves and their herds of goats more than trust in nature. There was one exception to this rule. High in the mountains lies a secluded monastery, home to a reclusive and mysterious order known as the Spirit Monks. They tend an unknown charge in their sealed monastery. No one, not even an emperor, has been able to discover what lies within. The monks possess strange powers, but they exist in balance with nature. Eventually that land will be absorbed and the Empire shall learn its secrets. Oh, it already has. We'll go ahead and keep moving through here. They don't seem to mind me having gone up there. And let's go ahead and level up real fast and look at that new gem we got. So, go ahead and get our focus up a little bit more. And let's be at 6 points so we can up our legendary strike speed even higher. Now the next one we need is 10. So it's going to be a while before we can do this one. Save changes and go from there. I always pretty much up my primary attack just to make things easier on me. Now then, we actually met all the Batchers that we can meet for this quest already. Big Tion, the pompous dude up in the tea house, and Shu Min. Ailing will reject pretty much all of these guys except one. Except one. And I'm just going to go ahead and just go straight to the one that we need to get, because there's only really one decent option for her at this point. And it's someone who is actually exactly like Bay. Believe it or not, like Baker Bay there's someone in the town who's like Baker Bay who would actually meet her standards. So let's go ahead and talk to him. There we go. Sorry about that, my troll was acting kind of funny there. And he's right over here. That's right, we are going to bring her Chuman.
Welcome back to Chuman's Woodcrafts. I still don't have any wares to show you, I'm afraid. I'm still short on inventory. It's a shame my business is struggling so much. I really am a fine craftsman, but I could use someone to help organize things and help me out with some of my jobs.
I hear you're looking for a wife.
You are well informed about our little town, stranger. It's true, I've thought about marriage. Sometimes I've even thought a good woman could help me run my business better. Why do you bring this up? Do you know of a suitable young woman who would be willing to marry a simple craftsman like myself?
Do you know Ailing?
Ailing? The gang leader? She's beautiful, to be sure, but I've heard her beauty is only surpassed by her savage brutality. Why would I want to marry her?
Charm, she's really quite pleasant, or intuition. She could help you in your business, or intimidation. Ailing wants to marry you. I strongly suggest you go. So once again, intuition. She could help you in your business.
Well, she did turn that gang of thugs into a rather efficient criminal organization, and she is quite attractive. I guess it couldn't hurt to go talk to her. Come on, let's go see Ailing. Hello, Ailing. I'm Chuman the Craftsman. I'm pleased to meet you.
What's wrong with you? You look like you're gonna throw up. If you vomit on my floor, you'll be cleaning it up yourself.
Give him a chance. She can be pretty intimidating.
Forgive me, but this isn't easy. Things are moving quite quickly here. I'm more used to taking things slow and careful. Perhaps it's the nature of being a craftsman.
That's right. You're a woodworker, aren't you? I remember seeing your wares in the market square. You've made some beautiful pieces.
And he's a true artist.
I'm an excellent craftsman, but I'm terrible at business. Between suppliers who don't deliver what they promise and customers who won't pay, I can barely afford to feed myself.
Charm, I'm willing to bet Eileen could help you on that front. Intuition, you two both seem to already know a lot about each other. I think you wanted me to introduce you. Or intimidation, this is just that you need to impress her, human. But intuition, you two both seem to already know a lot about each other. I think you wanted me to introduce.
You're a sensitive man, Chuman. You have the gentle soul of an artist. What you need is a woman with some steel in her spine to back you up.
I'd like that, Eileen. I've often thought that if I had someone strong by my side, someone to help me, I could turn things around.
I think Chuman and I should spend some more time getting to know each other. Just the two of us.
Say no more. I'll leave you two alone.
You lived up to your part of the bargain and brought me a decent prospect. So I'll live up to mine. Here's the silver I promised you.
I've never seen so much silver before. I've been owed it, but I never managed to collect.
I think this could be the beginning of a beautiful partnership.
I never knew you were such a romantic, though I always knew you had a generous heart.
So yeah, that's pretty much how that goes. And once again, you could have brought Eileen any of the other bachelors around here. I believe she rejects pretty much all of them because of the lives they lead. I'm sure you could probably persuade her to just settle down and deal with it, because so far Jade Empire has pretty much let you take different options, different paths to essentially get different outcomes. But I think the best choice is to help Chuman out. That's my personal way of thinking. Now, we got quite a bit of silver from these endeavors. Let's go back and talk to Darting Lynx.
Hello again.
I want to see what you have.
What?
And what we can afford. We actually have enough to afford just one of these. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get Hawk's Elegance. And we're just 7 silver shy of getting Swallow's Grace. Now this does lower our health a little bit, but remember, we are going to balance it out pretty soon. I try to get all the stats that I can. You can just save up and get the get the best of the best. Oh, I forgot. We gotta go talk to Tong, I think his name was. Now you can save up and get the best of the best and just leave it at that. That's a valid option. But I like to get all the stuff, because even though a lot of them do reduce how much you get by a little bit, the net gain is, in my opinion, better in the long run, because they always sell enough to be able to negate whatever negative effects they have for you. Now, Tong.
You again. What do you want now? Can't you see we're busy?
You stole a figurine from Merchant Shuang.
Figurine? You mean that clay statue? It's a pretty little thing. I just borrowed it for a while. I didn't steal it.
Why did you take it?
My ma used to have figurines like that. I ain't seen her in a long time. I really miss her. I just borrowed the figurine to remind me of her.
Charm, your mother wouldn't like you taking someone else's things or intuition. The figurine was a gift from Shuang's mother, or intimidation. Give the figurine back, shameless dog. Once again, intuition. The figurine was a gift from Shuang's own mother.
A gift from his ma? Oh, geez, I guess he probably wants it back, huh? Here, take the figurine. Yeah. I didn't mean to cause no trouble. I just missed my ma is all.
Hey, it's okay. Don't cry.
I ain't crying. I just got something in my eye. I gotta go back to the boat now. Come on, boys, let's go.
And just like that, we solved that problem and got some open palm. Once again, there's plenty of opportunities to be able to earn points and learn new techniques that are exclusive to either one way of the alignment tree or the other. I'm not sure how I feel about that, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, it's one thing to lock you out of certain abilities and Another game, Vo, or do you tire of losing? My problem, right, with this whole thing, and we have a lot of new quests actually. There's quite a bit here. We can, and yeah, no, there's just a lot here. My problem with that is it's one thing when it locks you out of special abilities, like Knights Republic 2 locked you out of abilities, and certain armors, like Knights Republic 1 locked you out of certain like equipment you couldn't use. But quests, Merchant Shuang.
Konio nuyu, kokeir tatasinan. Sun puno onuyusir taikunpa ipnano pir ni wonun.
Greetings once again. As I said before, I have no wares to sell you. Between the town being cut off and sailors like Tong stealing from me, I have nothing left. I have your figurine here.
Woya kuptir, nishin warwair, wosuyir kak.
I don't believe it. Thank you, mighty one. You have no idea what this means to me.
Akwiwo ofir, san kasoir wowosiyutana.
I have no silver to offer you, but I'll give you a discount on all the goods I sell. As soon as the dam is closed and I can replenish my stock. I'll be going now.
Onuyuir napair, wo quiet.
Now, I'm not going to lie to you. When I usually do these missions, I actually kind of forget to come back and visit this guy. Because he is a merchant, you can buy from him, but you have to close the dam first. And I always forget to do it. So this time around, we're going to give it a shot. When we finish up the dam, we're going to go ahead and come see what he has, because he sells weapons, or specifically techniques, depending on what you buy from him. And we'll get more into that when we get around to him. I want to check a couple of things real fast. But now that we've gotten pretty much all that we can get taken care of, what we're going to do is we are going to now head on back to the dam and start our journey through there. Going back to it is like, I don't mind being locked out of certain abilities and whatnot due to your alignment, because it rewards you for going down a certain path. But there are also instances where it's like, why?
Well, this has already become an educational trip. From what you discussed with Hui, it would seem we are indeed tied to important events.
I have concerns as well. Hui convinced me that your master is the glorious strategist. Tell me, Dawnstar, what are your earliest memories with him?
You would be better served by asking his favorite student. He was at the school 3 years before I was.
She is correct about that. I was with him the longest.
We'll focus on you quite a bit by the time we are done, given the spirit monk connection. But I asked Dawnstar what she remembers.
The only thing I know about my life before coming to the school is that I was not wanted, probably because of the bad omens I was born under.
Bad omens? What makes you think that? You said you don't know anything.
I know because of my name. It's one of the few details Master Li was told. I was named for a red glow opposite the morning sun, like a distant fire.
Are you trying to claim she was at Dirge as well, Zoo, or like the burning of Dirge that Hui mentioned? Once again, because really there isn't enough to go off with this one, but this one makes a little bit more sense. Like the burning of Dirge that we just mentioned.
Yes, I guess so. I wasn't there, of course. No one but you survived. I guess someone saw it, but I don't know where Dirge is or how far the fire was visible. It fits the time, but that just confirms my thoughts about being born under a bad omen. What could be worse than this attack on Dirge and the water dragon?
If that is the most troubling thing you learn about your birth, consider yourself lucky.
Interesting. And apparently Dawnstar has something else to say, but I'm fairly certain that it's nothing, so let's go ahead and just get it out the way real fast.
Is there anything you need?
I'm interested in how you are, Dawnstar.
No, I didn't have anything pressing on my mind. Strange.
So yeah, no, that's pretty much it. This is, and I think this is a common thing with Jade Empire. Every now and then, your party will just have a random speech bubble over their head, and it doesn't really amount to anything, and I don't know why. But yeah, I mean, you can talk to your party members, and you probably can talk to Zoo. But as far as I can tell, the Jade Empire functions by most standard RPG logic. If you can talk to one of your party members at a time, you can talk to all of them. So just bear that in mind. So if Dawnstar has nothing interesting to talk about, then neither does Zoo. You guys weren't here before? Or no, we didn't go this way before. That's right. 2 silver.
This area is off limits. Intruders will be executed.
I didn't have a choice about landing here.
Do not whine to me, peasant. We have orders from Death's Hand himself. All intruders die.
Alright then, well, we'll just go ahead and deal with this. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. What the heck? It's like another support style. Doesn't do any damage to me though. Excuse me, sir. Is there a cheese strike on it? What a big. Come on, I'm already done. Excuse me, Donstar, I'm trying to kick this guy.
Wait, stop! I'm not your enemy. I swear by my ancestors, I'm not your enemy. I'm not even a soldier.
You wear the uniform of the Imperial Army.
Even though I wear this uniform, I'm no soldier. My name is Chen Yi. I'm just a simple peasant from the town of One Stone. These soldiers passed through my village a few weeks ago. One of them angered the Lotus assassin who was in charge, and the assassin killed him. As I was coming back in from the fields, they grabbed me to fill his place. They put this uniform on me, bloodstains and all, and told me I was in the army.
Answer my questions if you want to live.
I will do my best, but I don't know anything. The Lotus assassins just told us to guard the gate while they searched the ruins. That's all, I swear.
Tell me about the Lotus assassins.
They are evil, pure evil. They forced me to serve them. They would have killed me if I disobeyed. I had no choice but to guard this door while they searched the ruins.
What were they searching for?
I don't know. I was here on the far side of the gate, and the gate itself is locked. Only the Lotus assassins themselves are allowed into the ruins.
Do you know anything about these ruins?
No, nothing. Only that the gate leading into them was locked. The Lotus assassins had to get a key from Shang, the Imperial Minister in Tian's Landing. But I think the ruins are haunted. I hear strange sounds coming from beyond the gates. But even the threat of ghosts can't keep the assassins from their search.
Go. Leave here and never return. You're no use to me, time to die. Or, yeah, go. Leave here and never return.
Of course, Great One. I will return to my village and lead an upright life of farming and praying. Thank you for sparing me. Thank you.
You showed great compassion to that poor man. I am glad to see you can be merciful as well as strong.
Those with great power and whatnot. Right, we didn't break this open, but there's probably nothing in it for us to use. So what's this over here? Alright, that's probably the gate. So let's go in here. Got a focus shrine and some goodies to loot. Flawed Scholar Gem, okay. Chest. Silk strings. Okay. Randomly defined on the chest. Trap sprung! But I jumped away from it. Oh, we also got a new gem. I forgot to bring this up. Here we are. The Inferior Warrior Gem is basically you have two. I believe there's 3 tiers of gems. The first tier is flawed, and the second tier is inferior. Flawed gives you +1, inferior gives you +2. So this is a better gem for those who have a more physical inclination. We're probably going to end up having to sell some of these gems eventually, but might as well just kind of handle what we can handle. And let's go in.
There is something dangerous beyond these gates. The spirits here are troubled.
Good to know. Lost the key.
The search goes too slowly. We need more eyes and hands in these ruins. Listen well, my minions. Fan out and search behind every stone and under every rock. Somewhere in these ruins are gems. Very special gems. If you find one, bring it to me right away. If you fail me, your torment will be greater than any you have yet experienced. Now go! Lieutenant, you are in charge while I go up to the Great Dam and check on the sentry golems. If anyone tries to enter these ruins, kill them.
Of course, Dread One.
Well, now we know what we're up against. Excuse me, concerts.
You have your orders. No one can enter the ruin.
Alright then. And done. If you'll excuse me, I have to knock you down. And bada bing, bada boom. Excuse me, sir. Oh crap, Dawnstar got taken out. Not see that coming. And she's back. Gem of Thief 6. This is a new one. Allows the wielder to detect traps. The past users of this gem did not always live by the law, but they always lived on the edge. That edge and their fates on either side of it are imprinted on this gem. The chi channeled through it instills in the wielder an awareness of his surroundings, detecting things that may cause him harm. This gives us +1 spirits, so... We'll hold off on this one for right now, but this is a useful gem to have. It is a good gem to have, and when our intuition gets up high enough, I'll probably stop using some of the other gems. Dragon's powder, okay. Monkeys. I think they're specifically macaques. Bones. So yeah, no. Gem of Thieves is a decent gem to have, and it is worth your time to use it. I believe you always get it when you finish that fight. After you going for it now, we have a decent amount, and since I don't use intimidation at all, we can knock this out and get this. Works for me. So anytime you come up to anything with a trap in it, this gem will let you know. It makes it easier for if you're opening chests and stuff and you're low on focus and you don't want to get absolutely destroyed by it.
So why you have to be there? Now we have to fight!
Cowardly rat demon. Okay. Now we're fighting rat demons. That social resolve.
Wait! Stop! You hit me none, okay? Okay. Rat demon is friend. Rat demon help you, yes? Rat demon knows things, important things, and Rat demon tells you if Rat demon lives.
Tell me, why should I trust a...
Better question. Why should demon trust you? But listen good now. Rat demon knows lots of things. I knows hitting Rat demon not good. Hitting Rat demon bad. I also knows that Rat demons like the taste of ducks. If you got any ducks...
Tell me something useful.
You not like ducks? No ducks. But maybe you like gems. Rat demon feels gem is very close. Rat demon tells you where gem is. Then you let Rat demon live. Yes?
How can you sense this gem?
Gem is special. Gem is magic. Gem is near. But gem is hidden. You let Rat demon live, I tell you where to find gem.
Tell me where this gem is.
Gem is hidden behind wall. Go down path and you see. Assassins got rockets set up. They're getting ready to blow up wall with rockets.
So I should use the rockets to blow up the wall.
Yes, yes, but rockets need dragon powder. Lotus Assassins always got dragon powder handy. Good for blowing stuff up. Look around their camp and you find it. You get dragon powder and use rockets to blow up wall. When wall is gone, you look for gem. Gem is behind wall somewhere. You just search around. So simple, yes. Rat Demon help you. Now Rat Demon can go. Yes?
We can kill him if we want to, but... Go on, get out of here.
Thanks to you, my friend. Good and kind and niceful friend to Rat Demon.
No point in dealing with that. I think we get more experience just from sparing him than killing him, actually. Cameo portrait. Cameo portrait. Odd thing to find lying around, but whatever. It's best considering that it was buried underwater for over, what, 13 years? No, 18 years? Yeah, 18 years. Now we head inside here.
I eat your toes when you dead.
I guess this is not the place I was thinking of. I might be confused. Yeah, as he spared our right team and gave us more experience in killing him. Go figure. Okay, so that's a ceramic urn. And we got 256 silver! Nice. Keep on going through here, and here is the wall. Hello, guards, how you doing?
Who are you? How did you get in here?
Idiot! He's obviously a spy. Kill him!
Well, we have to.
Long sword.
Excuse me, good sir, I need you to die. Do this, use our focus, I haven't used this very much. Nice camera angle. Excuse me, kind sir, but I need you to die. And heal up a little bit, and replenish my chi. Now then, we need some dragon powder, which I believe we already have, and if we go into here, dragon powder lost. The ignition pan now has powder. Pull the lever and launch the rockets. Okay. Now I believe that rat demon said there was a gym here. Oh right. This place. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. About to jump the gun there a little bit. Let me see here. No, this is what I'm thinking of.
I smell tasty children's here. Something strange about you. But I smells you the same. Come out now, children. Definitely children's here. But something wrong with them.
Alright, now excuse me, right demon. You should die.
Why are you here? No one ever comes to the orphanage.
Are you here for us to hurt?
Ow, what did you do to me?
I reach into you and just, I don't know, twist. I've learned to like it in the time I've been here.
Do that again, and you'll be sorry.
You can't touch us, living one. Once we lived in the orphanage, but when the waters came, we became what you see here. I am Bin, and this is Meow.
We're dead, big person. We're dead, and you can't hurt us anymore. But we can still hurt you.
Stop it, Meow. I don't like you hurting people. It's making you strange.
I don't care. I don't care. Someone has to pay. Someone has to pay for what happened to us.
How did you end up like this?
You don't care about us. Big people don't help us. They only want to hurt.
Just ignore her. She's gone strange because of what happened when the water came. We were locked in here, trapped in the orphanage with the rest of the children. As the water rose, we clawed at the door until our fingernails came off. Then we clawed at the window. When the water was too high, we clawed at each other. Then we stopped.
Did anyone try to help you?
Other children survived. Their families helped them and they lived. But nobody thought about the orphans. We had no families to watch out for us.
I should be a woman now with kids of my own. I should have a husband and a house. Instead, I have ashes and bones.
We're tired, living one. We've been here for too many years. We just want to sleep, but we can't. Not until the mistakes of the past are undone.
Is there anything I can do to help you?
You can help me. Find the one who did this to us. Find kindly Yushan, the orphan master. Find him and kill him. Bring me his head!
No, Meow, that won't make you happy. That will just make you stranger. We have to figure out some way to rest. We must find peace.
Maybe there's some way I can help.
We can't have peace, but we can have revenge. Kill kindly Yushan for me, big person. Kill him for abandoning us in the orphanage. Kill him for leaving our bones here to rot.
The bones. That's it. The Orphan Master must bury our bones. He left us to this. Only he can end it. If kindly Yushan comes here and buries our remains, we can finally rest. We can find peace for a time, at least. Maybe until the voice of the shepherd returns, so that we can find peace forever.
I'll bury your bones for you.
I'm afraid that wouldn't help, Living One. It must be kindly Yushan himself who does this. Our deaths are on his hands, so he must do the burial.
Where can I find kindly Yushan?
Yushan spent his nights at the tea house. He would lock the orphanage when he left so we didn't get out and cause trouble in the town. He had the only key. I don't know where Yushan is now. When the flood came, I prayed he would save us. But he never showed up. Maybe he tried.
He never tried. He didn't care about us. Nobody cares about us. I bet he still goes out at night and drinks in the tea house. It's like we never existed.
I'll see if I can find him for you.
Yes, find him and kill him. Bring me kindly Yushan's head. Or bring him here and let me kill him.
No, please, Living One. There has been too much death. If you find him, just bring him here to bury our bones. Then we can finally rest.
Alright then. One more thing. I want to talk to him real fast. Can I ask you some questions?
Questions? There's little we could tell you, big person. We are trapped here in the ruins of the orphanage. We can't leave, and we can't rest until kindly Yushan buries our bones.
Don't listen to Ben. If you find kindly Yushan, kill him. I don't want rest. I want revenge.
Alright, well, I'll see if I can find him for you. And that's pretty much it. So we're going to cut back when we get done with kindly Yushan, because man oh man, this is going to be a bit of a pain. And cutting. While we're here, I'm going to go ahead and see what I can buy from Darting Links by selling off some of our gems.
Hello? What?
And oh wow, we could actually purchase the rest of it. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this. And grab this. And there we go. Oh wait, let's go ahead and sell what we got that I know I'm not going to use. So we're going to sell Gentle Persuasion because I don't use Intimidation at all. We're going to sell the Flawed Scholar Gem, but we have 2 of those. We're not going to need the Intuition Gem, trust me on this. And I'm not going to need the Inferior Warrior Gem, and we're going to get more of these throughout the game, so don't worry about doing this. Don't worry about not having this right now. If you want to keep hold on to it, you want to keep hold on to it, and we'll do just a charm gem. So there we go. Everything we don't need, and we can always buy it back. We can always buy them back because they're in the drawer in the store. But the Inferior Warrior Gem doubles in price. Everything you sell doubles in price when you sell it, when you want to buy it back. So bear that in mind. And now we're going to go talk to kindly Yushan. Hi ho silver, away! And if you remember correctly, kindly Yushan was at the top of the tea house, drowning his sorrows in tea. Or wine, I guess, I don't remember which.
Rue, I know you keep saying you'll close the Great Dam as soon as you get your courage up, but it's been 3 days. Old Mother Quan is trying to make this place respectable again. You can't stay here. Go close the dam.
No, I'm sorry, young one. Let me buy you a drink. 2 bowls of wine and we'll drink a toast to a better time. Just add it to my tab. I'm good for it.
Rue, I don't have time for this. I have other customers to take care of. You have to leave now.
No, I'm really pretty sure I have to drink now. I need to get my courage up so I can go close the dam. Yeah, just another drink or two. Or 3, or maybe 4. Oh, more wine?
I'll handle this.
You will? Thank the Emperor. I've lots of other work to do.
And who are you? More importantly, do you have any wine handy? Or, can you get some?
I am Zin Cipher. I need your help.
My help? Nobody asked for my help. They don't even trust me enough to ride on my barge. But I'm not some useless old drunk. I'll show 'em. That's why I volunteered to go close the Great Dam. You just need a drink or two to get my courage up first.
I need you to take me to the pirate camp.
You can't be serious. True, my barge is the only way to get there, but the pirates are dangerous. Believe me, you don't want to go up there. Have some wine instead.
I was told you were brave enough to take me.
Mad is what I am. A real loon. Especially when I've had my fill of wine, like now. Truth is, I'd be happy to take you up to the pirates' camp if I didn't have more pressing business. I promised to close the dam and save the town. Truth is, I wish I'd never told anyone what I was going to do. I was a bit drunk when I said it, but I can't back out now. Everybody thinks I'm just a worthless drunk. But when I close the dam, they'll think I'm a hero. I just need a few drinks to get my courage up before I go.
You're not worthless, Rue. I need your help to stop the pirates. Worthless, drunk, redeem yourself and take me to the pirates. There's no intuition for this? Go figure. Well, we'll go with charm. You're not worthless, Rue. I need your help to stop the pirates.
You mean that, don't you? Well, I may have a bit too much fondness for the wine, but I won't turn my back on someone who needs me. Let's do it! To the pirate lair! I'll make my way down to the little dock where I have my barge and get everything ready. Just meet me at Beggar's Pier in the southeast corner of town when you're ready to go.
All right, I'll meet you at Beggar's Pier.
Good. I got lots to do before we go. Check the barge, check our supplies, sample the wine. You never want to travel with bad wine.
He seems sincere. It might be foolish to place our trust in someone so fond of wine, but I believe he'll be there when we need him.
Remember, meet me at Beggar's Pier in the southeast corner of town when you're ready to go.
Well, that was ominous.
I'm so glad that Old Mother is back in charge. She deserves this tea house, and honestly, this tea house needs her.
Alright, she has nothing else to say to me, and I believe kindly Yushan was over here. Yeah, right here in the corner. So yeah, we now have access to the pirate's lair. Kindly Yushan.
Can't you just leave an old man in peace?
You used to be the orphan master before the flood.
Why do you care? That was a long time ago. Long ago. All I want is to forget those days. They're gone. Gone forever.
What happened the day of the flood?
I was at the market buying food when the flood came. I ran back to the orphanage, but the water was too high. There was nothing I could do. The water kept rising. I had to flee. I came here with other survivors and settled this town. I tried to start a new life, but everywhere I go, I see little faces watching me. The better men might have saved them. Sometimes I wonder if I should have died with them.
Throwing your life away wouldn't have saved him.
No, it wouldn't have. But these days I live a sad, pathetic existence. Would things be any worse if I was a ghost in the ruins?
Tell me about Ben and Meow.
I have not heard those names in many years. Meow. Meow was the best of my wards. She was like an assistant to me, always caring for the babies, putting everyone to bed. Meow was strong. She did not give up easily. As for Bin, I recognize the name. A quiet boy, I think. I barely remember him, but they're gone now. All of them.
Interesting. So the twisted and sadistic Mao used to be the mother figure, and Ben was a very quiet individual, but now he's very assertive in death. If you want redemption, meet me at the orphanage.
No, not the orphanage. The ruins are haunted. The children will be waiting for me. No!
You carry them with you anyway. Now you can free yourself, or you can go willingly, or I can drag you by choice. Then I will give you the death you deserve. No, you can carry them with you. You carry them with you anyway. Now you can free yourself.
You're right. I can carry this burden no longer. I must face the demons of my past and end this one way or another. I will go with you and accept whatever fate awaits me.
And just like that, it teleports you back to the ruins. I'm gonna say this right now. When you get the option to do this side mission, I say go ahead and do it immediately, because it's gonna be, I won't say difficult, but very annoying to do it later. And when we get to that point, I will expand upon what I mean. But for now, just take my word on this. Do this as soon as you get it.
You live? All this time you were here, and I left you to this. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Saying sorry isn't enough. You must pay. Now I get to hurt you forever and ever.
No, Meow. Yushan was not brought here so you could make him suffer. He must bury our bones. Then we can finally rest.
And at this point, you can cut in and say, do as Ben says, Yushan bury these bones, or sorry, Ben, I'm letting Mao have revenge. You can go either way, but might as well give him some peace. Do as Ben says. Yushan, do as Ben says, Yushan, bury these bones.
I am so sorry. It's done. The bones of the children are buried at last. I just wish I could do more.
I feel better now. I feel warm. I haven't felt warm in so long. Thank you.
Thank you, Living One. We can finally rest because of you. We can finally be at peace.
And I must thank you, too. I have lived with this guilt for many years. Now that this is done, maybe I can finally move on with my life because of you.
Goodbye, Living One. Goodbye forever.
And we got an inferior scholar gem, a level up, and some open palm points. And just like that, we're going to go ahead and spend our level up and call it a part here. So let's go ahead and boost our health. Got 7 style points, so we can't put anything into this. So what we're going to do is instead put these points into... So far, we haven't had a need for Chi Thief at the moment. So let's go ahead and put our style points into Fortune's Favorite. You have 1 point left. Chi Thief, we can put 1 point into here. Let's go ahead and do our speed increase. Because once again, we don't need Chi damage for support skills. You can use Chi damage for support skills, and if you, I believe if you use the damage on the Chi strike mode on this one, I don't think you get Chi back when you attack. But it's nice to test it out. But we're going to get the speed up on this because, once again, support skills are slow and they can leave you open if you don't land a hit. And after that, we're going to call the part here. I've been Anansi, you've been awesome. And we did our first duty as a spirit monk. Deuces!